Recently, we had the EWC, the Esports World Cup event for Street Fighter 6, and insanely enough, Xiao Hai was able to win it once again. That is absurd. Like winning a tournament of this caliber twice in a row, that's actually like really crazy. And as you would expect, people started wondering, well, why? How did this happen? How did Xiao Hai win again? And as you would expect, most people pointed towards, obviously, like Mai is broken, Mai is busted, Mai is the reason that Xiao Hai won. And full front, like I just made a tier list for Street Fighter 6. I do think Mai is a top 3 character. I do think she's one of the better characters in the game. But you have to remember that Xiao Hai was like the only Mai in top 16. He was the only one who played her in top 16. And obviously the character is amazing, but given everything I'm gonna explain later in the video, I think there is a lot more on the plate here than it's just Mai. And maybe it is the wife buff. I mean, he said she is her lucky charm. Maybe. But honestly, like if I am playing and my wife is stressed like that, that puts more pressure on me. And whoops, like before we get into Xiao Hai, this is something I actually do have to mention. For you family guys out there, if I am playing Street Fighter and I get like even like 1% tilted and my wife is in the room, or like my brother, anyone else, they always give me this look like, are you a lunatic? And that tilts me harder than anything else in existence. Like if someone is looking at me while I'm playing and I start showing tilt, I will be because you think you're insane. They don't know, like we get angry playing these games. Anyways, back to Xiao Hai. Look, Street Fighter 6 is a very harsh game, and this past weekend I saw some stuff that I didn't think I would ever see. We saw Tokido getting drive impacted multiple times. We saw Guishi being drive impacted. Do you know how ridiculous this is? This guy have modern reactions. He's even better than modern reaction. He got drive impacted like twice. I can't believe it. But what made Xiao Hai survive, what made him win, is composure. Xiao Hai mental fortitude is actually insane. He went through so many hard situations throughout this tournament, and today I'm gonna cover 3 different moments, 3 very difficult moments on any player, and it's insane how Xiao Hai was able to survive. So let's start with the first one, which is a match against Punk. You all know it. Punk knocks him down, Punk goes for the OD hooligan, Xiao Hai gets got. Now the idea here was Punk was he wanted to throw bait, he wanted Xiao Hai to wake up with a grab, and then the OD hooligan would be airborne, so she would grab, yada. But Punk did the wrong combo and Xiao Hai survived. The high roller coaster ride of emotions of oh shit, I got to oh my god, I actually survived is actually insane. This would throw off any player, but Xiao Hai stayed focused. And it all comes down to that drive reversal decision, because that is exactly the right answer. That is a galaxy brain play, because when Punk was obviously just, oh my god, I gotta play again, Punk went to force the situation. He knows Xiao Hai have a magic pixel, so he went for the crouching medium kick drive rush to establish a 50-50 and hopefully guess right. Xiao Hai went for the drive reversal, and that was a genius decision, because at that moment there is nothing Punk could do. But he no longer have a drive impact of his own. If the drive reversal got blocked, Punk is in burnout anyway, so it's gonna be safe. Punk doesn't have any reversal option to beat out the drive reversal, so it was a totally safe play and totally guaranteed. And once he got the knockdown, well, it was over pretty much. There's nothing Punk could do, and I'm really glad he didn't go for a risky drive rush. He went for even like the safer option, which is the OD fan. So overall, this was an absurdly good decision. You have to keep in mind the history between Punk and Xiao Hai. So like doing that in this moment is just absurd. And then we got the Guishi match, which you have to remember what's at stake here, because going into this match, Xiao Hai was coming for revenge. He had lost the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves Grand Final to Guishi, and it wasn't even close. Like Guishi was very dominant in that set. He beat Xiao Hai at his own game, and for someone with as much pride as Xiao Hai, That obviously was very difficult for him. So you're already down 2-1 against Guishi. You have your chance and you face that combo drop where he did crouching jab, standing medium instead of crouching medium. He whiffs a very easy combo, he messes up, and now he's down. This would devastate any other player. Like, this was such a hit to his morale, but then he kept at it, he kept going, and he picked up this very clutch pickup for like a Bison bomb setup, and then he was able to add, oh my god, he annihilated Guishi from that point going forward. Xiao Hai was always able to pull himself back into the fight after every hard chip, every hard situation. He always kept coming back, which honestly is very, very admirable. And then we come to the grand final of this tournament, the Sid versus Blaz. And this is also pure cinema, because Xiao Hai was down 3-0. You're down at the grand final versus this kid that looked unstoppable, but he started pulling back one by one. Alright, Xiao Hai is approaching. Xiao Hai, he's getting closer, He have a game-winning combo, and it's such an easy combo as well. This is like the drive rush loop, the one thing that is in your muscle memory to do over and over. And oh my god, he chokes, he dropped the combo, and Blaz is back. That would devastate anyone. Again, the roller coaster ride of emotions. That is just so difficult for any players to deal with. Next round start, oh my god, Blaz got me in the corner, and now I'm getting throw looped. And you have to remember some lore here, because remember the Kusanagi set where Xiao Hai was the one who kept getting throw looped, and he kept taking the throws until he couldn't anymore, and then lost to like a wake up OD reversal. Xiao Hai remembered this and was like, alright, I'm gonna reversal. And that decision to go for the ODTP is absolutely not. There's so much courage, or maybe it's craziness, maybe he just went for it anyways. It worked. And for some forsaken reason, Capcom didn't remember to take away Mai's ability to drive rush Meaty after OD reversal. Why? I don't know. They took it from many characters, not from Mai. And Ryu, by the way. But anyways, so he did a drive rush crouching medium punch. And here's the thing. This was manually timed for the crouching medium punch to be +2. That is actually insane. And obviously he then went with another crouching medium punch, got the trade, and that awareness to go for the trade combo adds this very exciting moment at the heat of the battle. That is just, again, not a lesser player would have never went for this route, and having the courage to go for the drive rush loop because this is what's gonna kill. And actually this one was very much a maybe, like you would be at the edge of your seat. It's closer than even like the Punk one, and him completing the combo and getting the KO, that just shows you how much mental fortitude Xiao Hai had. This dude is a machine, and I honestly have such respect for him. Yes, Mai is ridiculous. Yes, he's using Mai and Bison. This is like a very powerful combination of characters. Both of them are like top 5, but they're available to everyone else. Xiao Hai plays what gets the job done. He's very clean in his play. His reads were on point, but most importantly, he had what no other competitor had, which is the strongest mental fortitude. At least during that weekend, he was absolutely unstoppable. He beat Kakeru, he beat Punk, he beat Angry Bird, he beat Blaz, he beat Guishi. Like, he beat everyone to win this tournament, and it was absolutely deserved. Anyways, what are your thoughts about the Xiao Hai situation and the winning of EWC? What were your thoughts on the tournament overall? I would love to hear your thoughts all about it in the comment section below. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.